Back in 2014, Angelina Jolie rocked some wicked prosthetic cheekbones and totally flipped the script on Disney's iconic villain in Maleficent. It was like seeing Maleficent in a whole new light, turning her into this complex, kinda sympathetic character. And hey, with a bunch of big names in the cast and a twist that made you rethink who the real bad guy was, it's no wonder the movie raked in a cool $758 million. So when Maleficent Mistress of Evil hit screens in 2019, it was game on for Maleficent and Aurora, facing off against the evil Queen Ingrid. Those two movies built up this cool fantasy world around the Sleeping Beauty crew, leaving us wondering if there'd be more to come. Will Disney conjure up a Maleficent 3, or is the series taking a nap? Also stick around till the end, as I am going to explore some reasons why Maleficent is considered to be a more complex or nuanced villain than other Disney villains. But is happening? Disney hasn't exactly waved its magic wand and conjured up a Maleficent 3 announcement yet. Maybe it's because Mistress of Evil hit theaters just before the pandemic turned everything topsy-turvy. And let's be real, the critics over at Rotten Tomatoes weren't exactly showering it with fairy dust. But hey, money talks, and Mistress of Evil still pulled in almost $500,000 worldwide, which ain't too shabby. Now, Angelina Jolie might need to shuffle her schedule a bit. Between battling baddies in Eternals, surviving the wilderness in Those Who Wish Me Dead, and voicing everyone's favorite kung fu fighting panda, she's been pretty darn busy. But fear not, Maleficent fans. The whispers from the Enchanted Forest suggest that Jolie has inked a deal for another round as the Mistress of Evil. We might be getting our Maleficent fix sooner than we thought. As for the cast, it looks like we've got our core cast pretty much set for Maleficent 3. Angelina Jolie is locked in to reprise her role as the Mistress of Evil herself, and Elle Fanning and Harris Dickinson are likely to return as Aurora and Prince Philip. And let's not forget about Diaval, Maleficent's trusty raven human sidekick played by Sam Riley. Since Maleficent's delving deeper into her dark fae roots, we might even see Ed Skrine's Bora making a comeback. But sad news for fans of the fairy trio, Knotgrass, Thistletwit, and Flittle might not flutter back into the picture. Flittle's made her heroic exit, leaving Knotgrass and Thistlewit as a dynamic duo. The plot thickens. Michelle Pfeiffer's Queen Ingrid definitely left her mark in Mistress of Evil, even if she did end up as a temporary goat, courtesy of Maleficent's magic. While it's doubtful that Maleficent 3 would recycle the same villain, there's still potential for her to stir up some trouble as Aurora's mother-in-law. Whether she'll be back to her human form or still sporting horns remains a mystery. But hey, until Disney waves their magic wand and gives us the official word, it's all just fairy tale speculation. Nonetheless, the possibility of Michelle Pfeiffer's return adds an extra sprinkle of intrigue to the mix. Maleficent 3 could really spread its wings and explore some fascinating new territories. With the groundwork laid by Mistress of Evil, the movie has a whole realm of possibilities to dive into. First off, Maleficent's roots as a dark fae and the rich tapestry of magical beings introduced in the series open up a treasure trove of fantastical adventures. We might see Maleficent facing off against a formidable magical creature, or confronting a force that challenges her powers in ways she's never experienced before. But let's not forget the heart of the story, the bond between Maleficent, Aurora, and Philip. With the promise of Maleficent's return to the moors for Aurora and Philip's child, we're in for some family drama. Who knows, maybe this time the christening won't go off without a hitch, and Maleficent will have to protect the little one from a new threat. Now, let me tell you that Maleficent stands out among Disney villains for several reasons that contribute to her complexity and nuance. Firstly, there's the mystery surrounding her backstory. Unlike many other villains who are simply depicted as evil from the start, Maleficent's exclusion from the kingdom's festivities creates intrigue and raises questions about her motivations. Her arrival in a unique and imposing manner, along with her distinct appearance and name, sets her apart from the other fairies, adding layers to her character. Maleficent's powers also seem to surpass those of the other fairies, as evidenced by her ability to cast a curse that none of them can break. Her refusal to shift into a smaller form like the other fairies, and her possession of horns, further emphasize her otherness and power. Additionally, Maleficent's actions are not solely driven by a desire for chaos or domination. While she does commit evil deeds, there's a complexity to her character that suggests deeper motivations beyond simple villainy. This complexity is further explored in later adaptations and retellings of the Sleeping Beauty story, where Maleficent's character is given even more depth and nuance. Maleficent's enigmatic nature is truly captivating, isn't it? Despite her immense power, she carries herself with an air of calmness and reason, almost appearing kindly at times, especially in her interactions with her loyal raven companion. Yet this tranquility sharply contrasts with the terror she can unleash with her curses and transformations. It's tempting to dismiss her actions as petty or irrational, like cursing an innocent baby for not receiving an invitation to a party. But there's a complexity to Maleficent that suggests there's more beneath the surface. While Disney attempts to provide her with a heroic backstory, we can discern her depth even without it, especially when considering her ability to morph into a fire-breathing dragon and wield powers beyond comprehension. Maleficent's name itself holds a clue to her essence. While other fairies symbolize joyous aspects of life, Maleficent embodies destruction and chaos. It's not merely a choice she makes, it's inherent to her being. In a way, she represents the necessary balance of light and dark in the universe. As we unravel Maleficent's story, we're reminded that even from adversity, beauty can emerge. She teaches us that every experience, even the negative ones, shapes us into who we are. After all, it's through our struggles that we discover our true strength and resilience. Maleficent truly embodies the essence of chaos and inevitability, much like the Greek goddess Chaos or the Fates. Her existence disrupts order and challenges the balance of life and death in the universe. While the king and queen attempt to shield their daughter from Maleficent's influence, they ultimately cannot evade her power, which is as necessary to life as it is destructive. It's a testament to Maleficent's complexity that her actions are not solely driven by a desire for chaos or destruction. Rather, she represents a force that cannot be tamed or controlled, but must be confronted with courage and prudence. Merryweather's act of softening Maleficent's curse demonstrates this, as does Prince Philip's confrontation with her in her dragon form. Maleficent's power is vast, but it is not absolute. There is beauty in the struggle against her, as it brings out the heroism within us. Confronting Maleficent head-on with wit and courage is the only way to deal with her, as Merryweather demonstrates with her cheeky response to Maleficent's inquiry about the missing invitation. Unlike many other Disney villains, whose motives and backstories are straightforward, Maleficent's character is layered and multifaceted. She defies easy categorization, and her depth invites further exploration and understanding. Even her castle raises questions about her past and origins, adding to her enigmatic nature. In essence, Maleficent is a character of profound depth and mystery, whose complexity invites us to delve deeper into the nature of good and evil, courage and fear. She is not just a villain, she is a force of nature that challenges us to confront our own darkness and emerge stronger for it. Well, that's it for today. What are your thoughts on Maleficent as a character? Do you have any theories or hopes for what might happen in Maleficent 3? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content. See you in the next video.